So finally, a hot enough day, I'm gonna roll the sides up on the greenhouse. So I just pull off these things off the end of the greenhouse so I'll be able to roll up my plastic on the sides. I do have these handles that I could turn up, but with one person just going in the middle seems to be enough to roll it up. And I have these ropes to hold it up. So last year was the first year that I grew vegetables in buckets. And one of the problems is to determine whether the bucket had enough moisture in it for the plant to grow. Because on hot days, sometimes the plants, they look like they're wilting, but it could be that the bucket is wet underneath. So this year I bought a little meter, and when I stick it into the ground, it's going to tell me if the soil is moist or not. And here we could see that the soil is very moist underneath. So I don't need to water these plants even though it is a hot day today. They have plenty of moisture for the roots. So this is saying that I need to water. The down in the pot is still dry. So that's why we are seeing the leaves a little bit wimpy. So I'm going to water this plant and hopefully it'll come back to life. This little tool I think is going to make me a better gardener because it allows me to see the moisture content of the soil underneath where the roots are and not just judge by the plant, because last summer it was very, very hot on days and I was watering every day and I think I was giving them too much water. So not only were they suffering from the heat, they were also suffering from the roots being too damp. So with this little meter, I think I'm going to do a better job this year. And with this little meter, it also allows me to see the light and the pH value of my soil. So every little tool that you can get, it doesn't cost much, will make you a better gardener. Well, we'll leave that soak in and then I'll come back and check on it. We're going to have salad and spinach teat very soon. Got some eggplant, onions that I grew from seed. Our first little tomato is developing. Well, the garden's coming along well, except we have some damage from some little critter. Came and ate pretty well all my broccoli plants. Don't you hate it when you find this? That's why you always have to plan to plant a little more than what you need. Chewed it pretty good. They were coming along so nicely. These are Brussels sprouts. And cabbage here at the end. We got our Swiss chard and beet tops here. And I'm trying some celery. They were pretty small when I planted them, but they're still alive, so that's a good sign. So this is the last of our spinach harvested from the greenhouse. And we've been eating greens for a couple of weeks now from the greenhouse. And there's still more to come. So thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you on the next one.